Okay, welcome to the PMBC meeting for September 24th, 2025. The first order of business is to, I don't have it on the agenda, but I'm going to say approve the meeting minutes from the last meeting. Oh, yeah, I do have it here. Sorry. From the last meeting and also the meetings of July 30th and August 13th, which I had sent out previously, and I sent out the amendments to the last meeting today. Any comments or questions on that? Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the listed minutes.
Seconded.
Okay, we'll do a roll call vote. Bob?
Bob Romley, yes.
Tim?
Tim Harvey, yes.
Bartlett?
Bartlett Harvey, yes.
Mike?
Mike Scaduto, yes.
Sean?
Sean Ahern, yes.
And Steve Moore, yes. Motion carries. Next is the warrants. Try to pull those up. Oh, share. Let's see. The first one is for the police station. Share. Can you guys see this?
No.
There we go.
Yes.
You got
Steve,
it?
I have a
Yep.
question on this one, Steve.
Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, so this is for evaluating the condition of the police station, some external work from LB Architects, $13,939.40. Any questions on this?
Yeah, I have a question. Did we ever get a report back on them?
We did.
Eric can talk to that.
Yeah, we did get a report. The only additional charge that was not originally accounted for was they arrived and there was the date of the work was scheduled way ahead of time, and there was a conference going on in the community room, so we had to
Hey,
put
Eric,
off a day.
it's not about the money, it's about the condition, the report on the condition of the facility.
I have received the report from both the waterproofing company and LLB, yes.
Okay.
That's what I was
And-
questioning.
So the question is, what was the conclusion?
Well, that's what I was bringing up before, is it was pretty inconclusive. There were some recommendations, but I can forward that along to you guys, so you can review it.
But I guess the question is does this rise to the level of PMBC involvement, or is this a maintenance issue?
I can't really answer that. I would say it's a systemic building issue from the design.
I disagree with that. We went, 10 years with no problems at all, and then we came up with
Okay.
some problems.
I agree.
So we might have to revisit the masonry on the parapet there, or revisit the windows, or the bullnose. I really think that bullnose might be soaking up some of the water, and it's just not getting out the weep holes. But
So we've been down that road. We did do a masonry repair on the building.
yeah, and the weep holes were cleared, correct?
Before the last one, and then the town held the contractor not liable for any further involvement in the project.
Yep.
Remember that, Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was told as well. So that's all I know.
Got signed off on before we knew it.
Yeah. So, but at any rate,
The
we
work
have this
is
in,
done and we have the report. So yes, I would say that we have received this. And I can send that to anyone you want.
Send it to Steve and he can send it out.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I'd like to see the reports. Are there two separate reports?
I have the original report from the beginning, and then I have the BES waterproof report, and I have the um, LOB architecture report.
Oh, okay, so there's three reports.
Yeah, if you want to see the original, I can include that as well. Might have to be tomorrow.
Well, that'd be fine, but right now we're talking about the invoice for LLB.
Yep.
So, Eric, do you recommend payment for this?
Yes.
Okay, any other discussion or?
Motion to pay the $13,939.40.
Second.
Okay, roll call vote to Bob,
Bob Ramley, yes.
Tim,
Tim Harvey, yes.
Bartlett,
Bartlett Harvey, yes.
Mike,
Mike Scuduto, yes.
Sean,
Sean Ahern, yes.
and Steve, yes. Motion carries. Next,
Oh, Steve, if I could interrupt for just a second.
go ahead.
Eric, do you know who the main person at LLB that was working on that?
Yeah, that was Brian Valentine.
Okay. I noticed, there's still a small balance of like $380.
So that's what I was going to mention. So what happened was they originally came out, they evaluated the scene, and the window they picked to test was in fact a window that had a conference going on at the time. And the police department had multiple departments that were there, and it was scheduled well in advance, and they didn't know which windows they were going to test until they got on site, and they wanted to test different windows at different elevations and different like north, east, southwest, etc. So it was determined that that window in the conference room was going to be tested, and we had to delay it for a day. So that's what
Right.
the charge was.
No, there's still money left in the purchase order I'll reach out to Brian Valentine and make sure. It looked like it was under the category of expenses because sometimes they estimate what expenses might be for the architect. So I'll just touch base with him and make sure, see if we can close that out or if it's going to be billed.
Okay.
That's all.
I
Okay.
think
Next is the 36 King Street. Try to share this. Can everyone see that?
yep.
Okay, I had sent this out earlier with the rest of the packet. Any questions or comments?
Just to note, Steve, Partners Technology was part of the phone system for the school department, and Wally Computers was the wireless access equipment for the school department. And Vertex just has a small billing. Laurie and Brian indicated they weren't ready to move forward with pay requisition for classic construction yet. They're waiting on some stuff and finalizing those numbers.
Yeah, that'll come up in the discussion with 36 King.
Yep.
Thanks, Michelle. Any other comments, questions? Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Seconded.
Okay, roll call vote. Bob,
Bob Ramley, yes.
Tim,
Tim Harvey, yes.
Bartlett,
Bartlett Harvey, yes.
Mike,
Mike Scudetto, yes.
Sean,
Sean Ahern, yes.
and Steve, yes. Motion carries. Thank you. Then we'll go to, next one is Senior Center. Try to share this one. Can everyone see this one? Bob, can you see that?
I can see it, yes. I printed
Okay.
them out anyway, so.
This is a fairly small invoice for Senior Center. More discussion on the credits and whatnot will be forthcoming, but this is the invoice for this billing period. Any questions or comments? Is there a motion to approve the invoice for $8,889.75?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Thanks.
Pulling teeth.
Yeah, it's like pulling teeth here. A roll call vote, Bob,
Bob Armo, yes.
Bartlett,
Bartlett, yes.
Mike,
Mike Scudetto, yes.
Tim,
Tim Harvey, yes.
Sean,
Sean Ahern, yes.
and Steve Moore, yes. Okay, thanks. And I think we have one more. What is this for? Oh, no, that's not that. So I think we're done with the warrants. Next order of business is Shaker Lane School update. So today the town advertised for qualifications for a cement risk contractor for the school. Responses are due on October 20th. Last meeting, we identified 5 individuals to act as representatives for the town to review the responses that come in. 3 of them are from the committee. 1 is from the design entity and 1 is from the OPM. So more to come on that, but town meeting will give us an indication as to whether or not we move forward on that. So please plan to attend town meeting, and then the vote on October 2nd, is it? Sean, help me out with that.
November.
No, it should be November.
November, I'm sorry, November 2nd. So Senior Center update. Let me pull up what Brian sent out. I think I forwarded this to the committee. Share this with- So I really didn't have a chance to look at this until just before the meeting. Been a little bit busy at work, but anyway, this is the update from Brian. Warranty work on the floor repairs, the plumbing work for the extension of the, it's not the valves, it's the drainage.
Yeah.
Is being coordinated. This is the valves at the sink, right?
Think, yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the roof drain hydrant work is to be paid by the contractor. Bocce court issues. Eric, do you have any update on this? I'm just kind of fuzzy on this whole thing.
Yep. So we kind of ran it up the flagpole at Commodore, and they're going to resolve it in-house, I believe. The date to be determined is still up in the air. We don't know if it's going to be this fall or it'll have to be in the spring. But we realized that they dropped the ball on that one, and I believe they're going to repair that whole thing. So we're not going to be on the hook for the 40,000.
Well, that's good. You know, Commodore's a stand-up contractor, and I would expect them to
Yeah.
make this right.
Yeah, and they want to do it as well. So
Yeah.
What's it?
and just to add to that, the warranty work for the flooring will be done this Saturday and next Saturday, and we'll see how that goes.
Eric, what was the floor actually doing?
So where the seams met, they were buckling up and actually causing a trip hazard. It was that significant in some areas. So we identified a list of 6 different areas based on priority to be repaired, and they will start that work on Saturday. What was found was that when they peeled it back, the lines from the trowel were still in the glue, indicating that it had dried before they put the seam together. So they were given a full training on how to rectify the issue, and that was done over a week, about 2 weeks ago, and now they're going to come back and repair that.
Do they think it, any areas other than the seam area is going to be dried before it was set down?
We haven't seen any bubbles or anything like that. It's just on the seams, but there still will be obviously the 9 to 11 month window for the warranty there, and we're monitoring that heavily, especially because it can be a trip hazard.
Thank you.
What spaces are involved?
The multi-purpose room downstairs, the fitness room upstairs, the bar room upstairs, and the majority of it is in the multi-purpose room because they laid different patterns in the floor, and it was supposed to be a pickleball court, I guess, and the underlayment was different than the other floors, so that's the most significant one. But they're going to rectify everything.
And that will be completed by when?
2 Saturdays from this Saturday, so
Okay, in a
that
couple
would
of
be,
weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks.
Okay. Vertex had a meeting with Littleton Accounting. Is Michelle still on the phone?
Yep.
Are we in pretty good shape with the accounting on the project?
Yeah, we're going back and forth on a couple of minor things and cleaning them up. You know, they didn't have something that, I had information on and vice versa. So we're still cleaning up a little bit, but yeah, we're getting narrowing down the number because we need to provide a number to our bond advisor.
Right.
So we're pretty good with that. We're still waiting on the change order to come from Commodore, the big credit. That's
Yeah.
not been finalized yet.
Right.
They did have a more specific number that Vertex sent over to us, so we could take that into account. But we're pretty close, and I see
So
that
according to this memo that Brian sent over, the original budget 18.6 million, final budget is about 17.4. So I guess there's about 1.2 million coming back to us, or approximately.
yeah, we still had about 400 something thousand available.
Yeah.
Like unspent, held by purchase orders.
Uncommitted. Yeah.
Yeah, uncommitted, and then we had a $112,000 change order that I just sent to you last week, and then another 498,000. And we have a slight adjustment down on Vertex's PO. So out of 17.4, we had 5.2 million in stabilization funds that obviously use that first. So the borrowing is going to be, 12.5 million or something like that.
Well, that's not too bad.
So we're trying to get to, about a pretty solid number to estimate out what, future payments are going to be starting in FY27 for debt related to this.
Right.
So even, taking it down by 5, 6, $700,000 is a big savings over long-term interest.
Every
Sure.
nickel counts.
Yeah.
So has Brian given you any, kind of a timeline
For,
for getting the final numbers in?
yeah, I mean, if we're within, a few thousand, we're good.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we've run through the numbers multiple times. Rob, the finance director, Robin, and I have run through it. Like, I feel like every day over the past week, and confirming numbers, and they said, "Oh, we have this open PO," and I said, "That's not open anymore," and so cleaning that all up. So we're within 20,000 of each other.
Oh, good. So
Yeah.
you're pretty good with what you got right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then yet there was the unknowns like the bocce. So Jim came back with, the bocce's all going to be all set. We don't have to hold out money for that.
Right. Right. Okay. So then, we've got this 10-month warranty walkthrough. It'll be scheduled with the commissioning agency in the spring, and I think including the contractor. I think you left that out of there, but at any rate,
Yeah, we've already started some of that. The landscape contractor has identified a couple of trees that they're going to replace, and they've already started reseeding some of the areas.
oh, good. Okay. So anything else on the senior center? Any questions? Not that I have any answers.
What happened to the bocce court?
So the landscape contractor received the plan for it, started to install it, and then requested RFI for the architect saying, why are we putting the textile fabric over the 3/4 inch stone or under the 3/4 inch stone? We believe it should be over the 3/4 inch stone. And the response to the RFI was do it as it was in the plan. So they basically put the textile underneath the 3/4 stone and then put the stone dust on top. So the 3/4 stone has now lifted up through the stone dust and the bocce balls cannot roll on the court, rendering it completely useless unless you rake it. And we've been doing the best we can.
So, that's an error on the vendor's part. And I don't know that
Correct.
we can identify that in the DCAM evaluation since it's a vendor. But there should be some kind of a letter that goes out to that that firm that responded to the RFI. And quite frankly, the designer should have identified that as not being a valid response.
Agreed.
It just doesn't make any sense at face value.
No, not at all.
So I'll talk to Brian about that. Anything else on senior center?
I'll
Okay,
be,
going down to
I'll be
King.
happy to put that one to bed.
I think we all will. King Street. Eric, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, so Brian Fors and I had a conversation, and he reached out to Classic Construction and was he said he was very frustrated and had an pretty annoying conversation with him, but it was successful, and they got some documentation from them that we needed to finish out the claim and also to close out the project. And so he was on the road and he had sent it out late last night, and we should be getting all that stuff in by the end of the week, and hopefully hear something from the insurance company also by the end of the week about the claim. Other than that, everything's been going pretty good over there. We've been getting stuff back up and going. So everything's good.
Are we back into that office space that was we couldn't occupy?
Nope. So the final thing we're waiting on is the actual number from insurance that will state whether we can replace the flooring under insurance or whether we're going to replace the flooring on our own dollar. We believe it's going to be under insurance, but the insurance company will not give us any information unless we have all the documents from Classic Construction, which we're leveraging them heavily, including withholding payment until we get those.
That's the problem with most of these contractors. Great field presence and weak on management. And
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on the King Street?
Nope.
So that's it. Now the next item on the agenda is seems to
Police station, we already.
Police
talked about
station.
that.
I think we talked about that, didn't we?
Yep,
So then the next item is member input. Bob,
I'm all set, thanks.
Tim,
No input here.
Bartlett,
I'm all set, thanks.
Mike,
I'm all set. Thank you.
Sean.
Yeah, I'm all set. Thank you.
I'm all set. Is there a this is Bob's favorite part.
Motion to
A
adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Next meeting,
And true enough. Next meeting is October 8th. I have to rearrange these items on the agenda. Next meeting is October 8th. So is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I'm not going to ask for a roll call vote. I'm assuming it's unanimous. Thanks for your participation, and we'll see you next time.